The mysterious chubby Teletubby from the Dragon Ball Super intro Limit Break X Survivor has been revealed in Dragon Ball Super Episode 91 as being Brianne De Chataeu, whom, when tested, transforms into the chubby Ribrianne, the magical girl from Universe 2. Let's have a discussion now.
This is Lord Beerus, and unless you want your planet destroyed, subscribe to Geekdom 101. It's even better than pudding.
Universe 2's Brianne De Chataeu transforms into Ribrianne and quickly becomes someone you don't want to screw with. Now, in my review for Dragon Ball Super Episode 91, I said that she was an influence from Sailor Moon, but I wasn't entirely correct on that. Sailor Moon is just one very popular example of a subgenre of anime manga shoujo called the Magical Girls series. And even though Sailor Moon is probably the most well-known, at least in the Western world, of the Magical Girl series, other ones that come to mind are Kyude Honey, Cardcaptor Sakura, and most recently Toei's big hit, Precure, otherwise known as Glitter Force. Interestingly enough, though, these shows and these manga are influenced actually by something from the West. It all came from the success of Bewitched, the American sitcom Bewitched, and how well it did in Japan that inspired these shows featuring these girls that attain magical powers and use them to fight on the side of good. Many of them are granted witch-like powers with some occult symbolism, even in Sailor Moon, and sometimes they have these somewhat sexualized transformations with ribbons and things like that, and we saw this in Dragon Ball Super with Ribrianne. It was totally a parody, and you could tell it was a parody not just by the fact that she's this thin, petite girl who transforms into this big kind of chubby hero, which I thought was very funny, but also we saw in Super Episode 91 her technique, the Pretty Cannon, which supposedly looks just like the Cure Blossom. In Precure, all of the girls' attacks would start with the words Pretty Cure. So, Pretty Cannon, Pretty Cure, you can see where the joke is. Here's a fun fact for you. Longtime Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z director Daisuke Nishio actually worked on the very first season of Pretty Cure, 2004's Futari wa Purikura. Now, as time went on, of course, the magical girl genre would incorporate elements from Super Sentai, the rainbow-colored superheroes that would become Power Rangers in the United States. So with Sailor Moon, you've got the magical girl formula mixed with a team of 5 justice warriors working together to defeat monsters from some kind of evil source. That begs the question, though, is Ribrianne a solo pretty warrior, or does she have a team? Well, I have a theory on this. I think it is very plausible that there may be more of these magical girls in Universe 2. Remember Whis' explanation of the 12 universes? We know that Universe 2 and Universe 11 are linked together. So if Universe 11 has the Warriors of Justice, the Pride Troopers, defending the universe from villainy, would it not make sense that Universe 2's opposite, Universe 2's equivalent of the Pride Warriors, be these magical girls, this magical girl team that Ribrianne is a part of? I think that makes sense. Both of these groups would be parodies of Super Sentai, and both of them are eerily similar as far as the way they pose and do wacky things like that. But of course, Ribrianne has that wacky transformation with the ribbons and whatnot. It's a total parody. Now, with every new Dragon Ball character, you can't have a new character without a food pun. And Brianne De Chataeu's food pun is most likely based on Chateau Briand, a type of steak. I think it's pretty obvious there. But what about Ribrianne? Maybe ribbon steak? Maybe ribs and steak? Either way, it's food. And you can't have a Dragon Ball character without thinking about food or underwear or whatever wacky Toriyama pun he wants to pick. So what do you think about Ribrianne? Do you think my theory's correct that she has a team or she's a part of a team like the Pride Troopers are? How strong do you think Ribrianne is? She seems to be doing pretty well against Vegeta in the intro, so we're going to see them square off in this tournament. And also, what are your initial impressions of the character? I want to give a special shout out to Mozilla Vulpix for helping me research a lot of the information that's in this video. Check out her channel. I'll leave a link down below. If you like this video, remember to hit the like button and subscribe, and don't forget to punch the bell because YouTube is being weird and not sending my videos to sub boxes. It's happening to a lot of us. So if you push the bell, you'll definitely get a notification every time I upload, so you get everything right to your device. Thank you so very much for your support, and check out some of these videos too. And if you have not watched my Secret of Ultimate Gohan video, you definitely want to check that out because it's crucial viewing. It's one of my proudest videos ever with Kendamu, and I think we did a great job explaining the transformation and how it works with real life martial arts. Should be on your screen right now.